King County is growing, and first responders are receiving more calls than ever before. I'm our Caldwell neighborhood reporter Leslie Solis, and that's where agency collaboration comes in. As crews here in Caldwell are eyeing opportunities for this station and notice and how equipping crews with resources could help improve response times.
75 years of building to this point, knowing that growth is not going to stop.
The Caldwell Fire Department and the Rural Fire District have been collaborating for decades, and as population continues to rise in King County, they're working together to tackle the rising demand in services.
1,000 calls a year in the rural area, 15 to 20 minutes per response. That's just an unacceptable benchmark.
Caldwell Deputy Chief Brian Daniels tells me after failing to recruit a wildland fire chief, they started considering using that money to hire 6 new crew members dedicated to serving the rural district out of this station and notice, currently sitting empty.
And we said, yeah, it makes perfect sense to us.
It's very important that we have this capability.
I spoke with the Rural District Administrative Chief Mark Wendelstor, who tells me every second matters when responding to emergencies.
When people call 911, they're calling because it's usually their worst day.
So this yellow, all these red dots are calls from the month of January.
An added side effect of a growing community is more car accidents, more medical emergencies, and ultimately more calls to 911. The Rural District currently pays the Caldwell Fire Department $2.2 million a year to answer those calls.
If we can really tell the public that we're spending your dollars wisely and we're throwing everything we can at it, I think it's a win-win for everybody.
I'm told it would cost Caldwell around $700,000 a year to keep the notice station staffed. Once the proposal is approved, the firehouse will secure a squad vehicle and 2 first responders on site 24/7.
Now with the unit being out here, you'll be looking at a 3 to 5 minute response time.
With 150 calls going unanswered last year due to the lack of resources, Chief Daniels says the change will be a relief for his crews, keeping Caldwell firefighters closer to town.
The more that we can provide service faster, more efficient, the better off for everybody.
The goal is to staff this notice station by April with long-term hopes of expanding the station to include its own engine. I'm our Caldwell neighborhood reporter Leslie Solis for Idaho News 6.